Alright guys, so far I haven't seen any good deals on here. I mean, like, nothing like out of the ordinary for sure. If we type in ham radio, we'll probably be greeted with the usual crap. Let me see here. We have the $60 thing for $45. This one's pretty cheap, $23. I don't think it's normally $29. I think it's like about $27. They're really trying to get you to buy multiples of things. I don't think this one's normally $32. So what they do is they play funny little games with the prices. Okay, that's pretty cheap. So yeah, this is I can tell you right now that this is the one that's unlocked and has 220. It's a shame I don't need it, but anyway, this is a good radio to buy, just to put in your glove box. You might have to program it in Chirp to unlock it first, but the way that you know that this is a tri-band is it comes with a tri-band antenna, or at least some of them do. This one doesn't, I don't think, because there would be two antennas. The tri-band antenna is only a little bit longer than the Nagoya 771s, but you can get this one here for a couple dollars more in either orange or green. And if you look here, you'll see that antenna right there is supposed to be the other one. Now, if we click back over here and we scroll down to what's in the contents, it should explain the antenna. It'll tell you what you get. Product contains one walkie-talkie, one battery, one USB Type-C, one base charger, a 21 centimeter antenna, a screwdriver, a clip, hand strap, headset, user manual. So this one does not come with the other. We click on the green one. Okay, I own the green one and just leave it in my car that I don't normally drive. This one here, we're going to scroll down the bottom. I'll show you that this does come with the tri-band antenna. Okay, it says package contains walkie-talkie X1, battery X1, Type-C USB cable X1, base charger X1, 21 centimeter antenna X1, 38 centimeter 771 antenna X1. This 38 centimeter 771 is your tri-band antenna. Screwdriver, etc., etc. They don't really advertise you this, but this antenna, when you get it, it'll say a Brie on it, and it'll say like 145, 220, and 440 on it, or say something like that. And it indicates that it is definitely tri-band antenna. I've not ever tested the SWR on it, but it seems to perform well. So these are probably the #1 radio that I would buy if I was a new ham. Let's just forget the Quansheng UVK5s, because that's for people that really want to fiddle with the radio. Here's the radio for the more appliance type operators. You can program it with Chirp. You can charge the battery in the back. It's fairly intuitive. You don't have to create a scan list like you do with the Quansheng. I think this is a better radio. Quansheng, what do I need to unlock the damn thing? Okay, now there's a newer version of this that is not this cheap that has airband. So if you don't need the airband, which I don't know why anybody does, or just buy another radio, I think this is a really good one right here. It's the only thing I've really seen for the Black Friday. If you don't care about the 220 antenna, buy the $18 one. But I mean, like, we're not really seeing any kind of deals. It's all kind of smoke and mirrors crap here. And there's some weird radios out that are so damn ugly. And who the hell would pay $45 for this piece of junk? I've had one, and it is not a good radio. Like, it feels cheap as hell. I programmed a couple of them. This is actually a neat radio. For 177, that's pretty good. Definitely pretty good. But I mean, I don't know how stable these kind of radios are on 10 meters, but or how many watts it does. That's definitely one worth checking out. I mean, for the price, it is definitely more than that. I think it's like $199 normal. They say the list price is $221, but what they're not showing you is that this is normally $199 all the time, and on Black Friday you're saving $22, which is actually pretty good. And this is based off of a couple of other radios that are really, really similar. It's really going to be like a fancy CB radio, but who wants to put a $500+ HF radio into their vehicle for just 10 meters? Not me. And then you have these ones here, the 259 and 259. These are the same radios. That's the same radio. These are using the Striker board, so the CB guys say these are really, really good. I think it's a board that's in that one is in that one, but just different face. And they don't sell for as much because they're not as traditional, I guess. But 10 meters has been hot lately, so I mean, I don't think you can go wrong buying a 10 meter radio at this point. But last year, if you would have asked me, I'd say, yeah, don't do it. But 10 meters is really busy every day. Of course, I think when winter's over, it won't be. And you can buy a battery for $52. I don't really think that's a good deal. But it's better than a Bioenno. Let's see here. This is on sale. There's just not anything on here, guys. $22 for a tri-band. $22 for a multi-band. That one has airband. I mean, some of those are good. $74 for this one. It's been out for a long time. A lot of people really like this thing. It's supposed to be pretty good. I'm sure that being from Radioddity, it's completely locked, so forget about any GMRS fantasies. Okay, this is $24, the K6. I have this radio. This is the cheapest I've seen it. It's usually $31. I don't know what this one is. Cheapest I've seen this one in a while. It's usually $39. The Radtel radios are cool. If you like that, then maybe it would be a good radio for it. I have one. I don't know. I just don't dig it. It's not a bad radio. It's just not my thing. I prefer the other Radtels that they make. The network radio. We have these for the kids. They're fairly durable. They were like $21 when I bought them. So if you're looking for that, that's probably a good deal. That's cheaper than normal. Yeah, by like about $20 or $15. It's just not like, if you type in ham radio, you're not going to be like, wow. Hey, let's check and see. I want to see the DMR radio. Okay, because I got a deal on that 1701. The RT3S is $83. That's a solid ass radio. That's just a TYT. $83, man. That's pretty damn good. I don't know. if you can get it for much less. Okay, ooh, $61. When I ordered mine, it was $79. I like this radio. It's just not quite as durable as the TYT, even though I think everything inside of it's the same. But yeah, $61 is a really cheap entry into DMR. I prefer mine over my TYT UVMD380. The menu and the buttons are better in my opinion. Let's see. What do we got? You should be looking up Black Friday deals only so that we don't see anything else. And what is it going to show me? Nothing. Nothing related to my search. Took me to some other damn screen. The hell? Okay. Let's see. Black Friday. There we go. $135 for that one. $169, I think. Maybe $159 normal. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. $61 for that. And it comes with a programming cable, which is really important because it's a real specific cable. It's reversed from the TYT, and it's a pass-through cable. There is no chip in it. You can make your own if you really wanted to. But in my opinion, not really worth it. And the cable is really hard to find. It's not real common. So, anyway, that's all I'm seeing on here.